Well, here we are, Overland East 2023, and it's kind of a cool deal. This is my third one. Got to come by myself this year. Amy had to work, so I'm here kind of meandering around. Got here yesterday morning early and got a good campsite up close to the vendor row, and was looking forward to it. And I just tell you what, this is just the coolest event, really. The last one I was at was Flagstaff, and I was Pacific Mountain West, and then you want to do Colorado Mountain West. But I've got those two down, and I got two more to go, which makes it really cool. But I'm really looking forward to going in and talking to some vendors and seeing what the new products are and that, and bringing this Expo to you guys so you can see what's going on. If you're ever thinking about getting into overlanding or camping, and if you are already into it, I highly recommend coming to one of these events because you get to see the newest, the greatest, the latest stuff. And a lot of the people that are here, this community is fantastic. I mean, they really are. It's a good group of people, fun, informative. Just a really good time. So if you ever get a chance to attend one, I highly recommend it. And if you're thinking about going out and overlanding, you got this fall. This is the last event of the Overland Expo series, and this fall, this winter, you've got plenty of time to think about it, do some research, and kind of put some stuff together and see what you think. But highly recommend it. I've already got some good interviews and good video, and I'm going to put a ton of pictures up and try to put a lot of interviews in it. This 3-day path. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we'll see what we can do.
Hi, I'm Sarah with Lifestyle Overland.
Good, and I'm here with Sarah at Expo East, and this is my third time, and each time I come out I run into my favorite traveling overlanding family, Expo West. I just ran into them out there, and these guys are just so cool, and it's just a pleasure to run into them. And what I'd like to do this time is I interviewed Kevin before, and what I'd like to do is I'd like to ask her from her viewpoint and perspective as a female woman doing the overlanding and things. And I know at one time you had a group of women that just went out, so kind of give me your insight on what, if I'm a female and I'm wanting to go out and start this, kind of what I should look into, what I should anticipate, and how maybe I should research and have some things that's going to help me as a female go along.
Absolutely. So first and foremost, I always recommend to go in a group. At least have a pair. More than two is always better. The girls that I travel with, some of us knew each other, and then the rest of us got to know each other through Instagram, and we just decided that we were going to be a traveling group of girls. So one of the things that we like to do is we'll plan our trips. Sometimes we'll double up together and plan the trip, or we'll take turns inviting each other to each other's areas. And so first and foremost, you want to think about safety. You want to make sure you're either somewhat familiar or know the area a little bit. Do your research about where gas stations are, where you can call for help, things like that. So keep your safety in mind first and foremost. Stick together and just do your research for the area to understand where you're going. Know the trail system. We like to use Gaia GPS. There's Onyx Off-Road, apps like that for your trip planning needs. But it's really fun to get out there and give it a go on your own. I've always traveled with my family, and so when it was my first trip out with the girls, I had to teach myself how to change the tire by myself because usually Kevin and I would have to do that together. I had to learn how to use my comm system. I had to learn how to use the GPS system. So it was a good empowering moment to figure out how to just slowly start to integrate this into just how I want to do it on my own and travel with these ladies. So it's really a good time.
And that's really cool too, because that gets the idea of going out and doing. Sometimes people hesitate because it's like, oh man, I don't know if I can do it. But in this situation, and to be able to just get out and do it, and I think they'll find that it's a little bit easier than what they think, and you don't have to go at it full bore. You just kind of start out and take steps to improve your outdoor ways and how you want to do stuff and things like that.
Yeah, always make it attainable. Maybe just start with one night out, and then be like, yeah, I did it. All right, 2 nights the next time. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't have to do a 2-week trip.
Yeah, right.
Start slow and easy and then get comfortable.
Good. Well, Sarah, I appreciate this. And again, like I say, when I give Kevin kudos But I want to give you kudos too, as a traveling mother who's taking care of the kids and taking care of Kevin. That I mean this too, and I've been watching you guys ever since I started this journey, and what I see from the perspective of the morals and the values and how you guys present yourself, I want to applaud you for that. I mean that, because I can see, I've seen Abigail now, and I'll just see him grow up through the years, and it's the same. You guys are grounded, the same. It's cool to watch her read her books and do things, and how you guys represent yourselves, and it's really cool. So I want to applaud you for that. All right, and thanks for taking the time.
Hey guys, I'm Country with the U.S. Veterans Corps. We're a military-based nonprofit out of Raleigh, North Carolina, and what we do covers 4 things. Number 1, we provide houses for vets that came back from combat, either injured mentally or physically, or they were not able to make it back from combat, and we give the homes to their families. We've already done 27, we're working on 28 right now. In addition to that, we have a pantry in Raleigh, North Carolina, that if you have veterans that are in need of food, they can't feed their family, they can come to our pantry, fill up on groceries, take them home, and they don't get a bill. In addition to that, we have Toys for Little Troops. Toys for Little Troops is our design so that we get toys donated, and then we go to military bases up and down the eastern seaboard and give them to enlisted families so that they're able to provide Christmas without digging onto that credit card to put it on for monthly payments. And in addition, this is Goliath. We do a hurricane rescue response team. We have been doing hurricanes since Hurricane Florence, and we have been able to rescue 1,064 people and 600 pets just with this truck, and the veterans that jump in the truck with me and go out there to save folks. And we are looking for help this year, and if you have folks who want to give $24 until October 1st of 2024, our website is myusvc.com, and just go to the upper right corner where it says donate. But we even include Air Force and Coast Guard, but we're primarily Army, Navy, and Marines that get out there and do. I love my Air Force and Coast Guard guys. I got to give them hell. But we have a bunch of vets that love America, love what we do, and love giving back. So if you're interested in supporting an organization that wants to be there when you need the help, we're it. Y'all have a great day, and remember what a few can do.
Thanks, man. Thanks for that. Appreciate you.
Y'all have a great day.
All right. You recognize these two, Mandy and Kendrick, and Mandy leave photo on YouTube. So check them out.
Hi, my name is Corey Grywalski, and I'm here at Overland Expo East 2023, and ran into my friend here, and he wanted me to give a quick talk about me and what I do. So I've been traveling around the country in this 1999 Jeep XJ. It's got about 300,000 miles on it. I just got back from a 2-month road trip. Went from Kentucky to Colorado to Wyoming, saw the Tetons and Yellowstone, and then from there over to Idaho Falls, Idaho, and then from Idaho down to Utah, traveled around Utah a little bit, and then back to Colorado, did Overland Expo Mountain West 2023 out there, and just been enjoying myself traveling the country in this old Jeep.
Just got here, probably been here a couple hours ago, and I walked through earlier, and I actually pointed this out, trying to get some footage and stuff, and Tony wasn't here, and I'm with the owner of this beautiful, beautiful Gladiator, and this is Tony. He's going to give us some insight on there for you guys, for my listeners out there.
So this is 2021. I bought it as a Sport S model, and I just started building it. I have 37-inch tires, the few wheels, and then I try to match everything pretty much. And if you come front here, pretty much everything is powder coated, and then this one is also powder coated, and it turned out pretty good.
Wow,
pretty good.
It looks good. It really does.
Yes.
It really does. Well, keep going, buddy. Tell me what you got here.
So I got a KC light. winch, spinning belt winch. I'm on 4-inch raise lift.
And you got the same lift I got, the JKS lift there, right?
Yes, sir.
Good. How's that work for you? Pretty good?
Love it.
Pretty good, good. Okay, what's your rooftop tent? What are you carrying there?
That's the outer tent, the slim line. So it opens up, and I like it a lot.
Looks good.
And this is the OVS awning.
Okay, very good. Where are you from?
We're from Atlanta, Georgia.
Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, is this your first, second, third time here?
First time Overland Expo in the East.
Okay, and you've been to other Overland Expos though, right?
Sir?
Have you been to others? No, first one. Very good. Well, welcome, man, and thank you so much for taking the time to let me know and let me see. And like I said before, I walked by and I thought, man, that is sharp. So I got some still pictures, and I'm glad I caught you. Thank you, sir. Thank you, buddy.
Thank you, sir. Nice meeting you.
You too.
Hey, how's it going? This is Nick Scabaris. I'm from Michigan, and we're going to go over my rig and what we did here at Overland Expo East 2023. So I got a 22 Gladiator, 2.5-inch AEV on 37s and AEV wheels. We do have some rock slide engineering sliders. But what we purchased at the show through AVO and LUCAB at the show was this Contour Canopy by LUCAB, the 3.2 LUCAB tent, rooftop tent, and then 270 awning. I slept in it one night so far, and it is super comfortable. I look forward to the journeys it takes us, especially maybe a journey with you, Tom, someday. That'd be great. And we look forward to outfitting it some more. You know, maybe we'll be at the next expo, but maybe, yeah, we can go to Manistee sometime and, yeah, do some exploring. You know, we brought our little camper with us this time, but we're going to start camping out of here.
Mm-hmm. Good, and that's what I was talking. I mean, we're close. I'm from South Bend, and you're up that area. I'd love to meet you in Manistee or something and do some overlanding and some camping. And being a great neighbor, you and your wife. And I do appreciate you too, and thanks for making this a good experience.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, it's been great.
Hey, I'm Alex. I'm aka Alex in the Peach Jeep on Instagram, and this is my Jeep. First thing you see is probably the wrap. I decided I wanted it to be peach. Not many people have peach colored anything. Haven't seen any peach colored Jeeps, but some cars. And I decided on the name Princess Peach too. You can kind of see it a little bit. It's subtle. It's a little dirty. And for this build, I had a few things that were a must. First was the wrap. Second was my KC lights. Had to have them. The cage-like roof rack and a rooftop tent. And my rooftop tent right here is from 4x4 Colorado. I was at their booth this weekend at Overland Expo East. So they have a few options for tents. I have the Stratus. It pops straight up like a cube. It's awesome. Sweet. We slept in it all weekend. Love traveling with it. What else about my Jeep? So this is the Adventure Rack Systems by Metal Cloak. That's another thing about roof racks. I did a lot of research, spent months trying to decide which one I wanted. There's a handful of cage like roof racks on the market, and this is the only one that I agreed to go with because other ones have these stoppers in these back two corners, and when you're flexing and you're off-roading, it can dent your vehicle, scratch it, do some damage. Where this one, it's all in the frame. And there's other roof racks out there like Rhino racks. They're awesome. The only reason I didn't want to go with them is you have to put holes in your hardtop, and that made me nervous. Let's see, I got all these nice sponsors.
Yeah, I can see that. And now
tires.
you look at your tires and your setup and your rig, you look like you got Fox shocks on it. And
I do, yep. I have a Clayton Overland 2.5-inch lift. That's awesome. Fox shocks. It's messy inside, so maybe just focus on the top. But I got Spiderweb Shade up there. Spiderweb Shade, they have a bunch of other products. Store a bunch of stuff all over the place. I got a Jedco blanket right there. Jedco has all the Jeep t-shirts. They have Bronco now. I don't know if they have Toyota yet. They might have something against Toyota. No, they have Ram, Chevy, Ford, blankets, everything you can think of. I was just wearing my shoulder bag earlier. But yeah, that's my rig. I love when people
How long have you had it?
think I got it 2 years ago. I special ordered it. I wanted the tan leather interior. I wanted the Rubicon. Most people don't even realize it's Rubicon, which is actually nice because you get made fun of when you have Rubicon and you don't off-road, which you never know if someone off-roads unless you look underneath. Don't look underneath. Yeah, about 2 years almost.
Good.
Actually, 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, it'll be 2 years.
Oh, good, good.
Yeah, I
Well,
had a Sahara before this.
Good. Well, I wanted to stop. I mean, I'm across from you, and you guys just came, when you came in, I saw it, and I thought to myself, man, that is so cool. I got to find the owner of that and kind of get her on my channel. Or at that point, I didn't know it was you. I said, get them on their channel and let them show my viewers and the people out there what this is about. And this is cool. And that's the thing about it is you come to these things, you meet cool people and you see cool rigs. So, hey, thanks so much for taking the time and giving me the information and sharing this with me. I appreciate you.
Good. Yeah, so we are part of Venture Unknown. Our principles are explore, educate, and encourage. We just started a nonprofit. Sean Clark started a nonprofit about 3 or 4 months ago, and I'm fundraiser coordinator for that. Super excited. We do stewardship. Last year we did an event called Sweep Up the Southeast, and went into the forest and brought out 15,000 pounds of garbage. So we'll do our sweep up this year is on December 2nd. We have 10 states, 15 teams, and super excited to go into the forest, make it better than we found it. Oscar, the trash trailer, we received a grant from BFG and Tread Lightly to build a trash trailer to go into the trails, and he's built pretty well. Look him up, Oscar Trash Trailer. So that's, we're grateful to have met Sean and share the same vision as he does with stewardship projects and the mission.
And the thing about I like what you're saying is leave it better than you found it.
Leave it better than you found it,
So
absolutely.
how can we get a hold of you if you want to get a hold to join or contribute or whatever? What's their website we can visit?
Yes, sir. VentureUnknown.com, and then we're Venture Unknown Group, Facebook group, and then Venture Unknown Foundation.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you guys
All on
again. Thank you
Facebook.
so much for your time.
All right,
Yes, sir.
thank you.
Hello, I'm Sean Clark. I am the founder of Venture Unknown and the chairman of Venture Unknown Foundation. We were started as a Facebook group 3 years ago and quickly grew our reputation as a group that gets out often and active, a very compassionate and respectful group that immediately got our members to grow very quickly to the point that we're right at about 4,500 members. And with all that strength of good people, we started a nonprofit at the beginning of 2023 that is called Venture Unknown Foundation with the primary purpose of stewardship. Stewardship is something that's very near and dear to my heart, to bring awareness that the trails and the forest roads and the campsites that we all dearly love, we're losing them by the day. And so we host cleanup rides all over the country, cleaning up trails and forest roads. And one of the problems we found was even though we can locate this trash and pack it out, having these overland built rigs, it's really hard to find a place to put the trash, which inspired us to be able to create Oscar the Trash Trailer here, which Oscar is from Sesame Street, living in a trash can. His primary purpose is to eat trash, and that's what Oscar here does. This trailer will pack out many thousands of pounds of trash. We took it on its maiden voyage back in July on a stewardship project called Clean Up the Hooch. It was 3,056 pounds in a single day. It's we still are not quite done with it. Everybody that has helped us build this thing, we tend to put the logos in the side of the trailer here to give nods to thanks. People like BF Goodrich is a great company that's helped us, and Timbrin donated the axles. A lot of our members fabbed all the fab work on it. One of my favorite parts of Oscar is the little sign back here that tells how many pounds Oscar's packed out. This was the very first cleanup of 3,056 pounds. Really a good showing. 57 volunteers showed up for that one. We've got one coming up in December 2nd of 23 called Sweep Up the Southeast. Last year, Sweep Up the Southeast took out 12,000 pounds of trash in a single day. This year, we have 10 states, 15 teams in 10 states that are spreading out, going out in these target areas and many of our favorite forests and going to clean it up, return it to pristine nature, and try to work with the agencies that are involved in this. The Forestry Service, getting in touch with them, letting them know that we're not only there to clean up the trails, clean up camps, we're also here to clean up the image of overland and off-road community. We need good press, and I love doing what we do. Bruiser over here is our adventure vehicle. That's our 80 Series Land Cruiser that has been to the edge of the earth and back. We are very fortunate to have such a great little following. Usually we do these trail rides into the unknown, as we call it, with a great group of people. I welcome y'all to join us along for any kind of stewardship or adventure. Venture Unknown on Facebook, ventureunknown.com. You can find me. I'm Sean Clark, and I appreciate y'all speaking with y'all.
Overlanding can be anything from ground tents to these rigs built up with the rooftop tents, specialized to fit your accommodations, sprinter vans, full-size pickup trucks with the campers now popular, earth roamers if you can afford it, adventure bikes, and of course the ultimate overlander, baby girl. I hope you enjoyed the video, and Overland Expo East 2023, we can't wait till next year.